Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well, slept well. Um, yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. Um, it's a beautiful day, period. All right, welcome in. Thank you for being here. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the message. So, uh, New word today. Spirit taught me in my reading, and it's now coming out in this reading. Interdependence. Interdependence is two or more people, things, or concepts that rely on each other to succeed. All right. So, and I know we have been talking about, the ancestors. Uh, that is the elementals, that's celestial, that's the mineral, that's the archangels, that's your ancestors. All of life, the universe is conspiring to, for this great change, this shift that we're going through, right? And so we are assisting, um, because we have physical bodies, all right? We are assisting um, the ancestors while ushering this change, right? All right. And I said we are the new builders, because they're having to use our physical body. All right. Anyway, so I mean, like when we are partnered with them, our physical body is doing the work and they're guiding us. All right. So again, two or more people, things, concepts rely on each other to succeed. That's called interdependence. All right. And I know that's in the Bible too. And two or more gathered in my name. Um, so yeah, it's kind of leading to that. I can see where that comes from now. But anyway, I already got the charms out. We got a ring, a feather, a bat, two cats, a fool. This is a man with a knapsack. So I was like, fool, new beginning. All right, and then we have a mandala. So what this is telling me is that your union with the divine is helping you navigate, or will help you, or partnering with the divine will help you navigate, um, you know, uh, navigate through the unseen things, that we can't see that's happening behind the scenes. All right, so things you can't see with the naked eye, things you're not expecting, the things that happen, like I say, beyond the veil. All right, and these two cats came out side by side, so that lets me know Spirit is continuing the message that I had as far as being the interdependence. All right, so this interdependence, um, partnering with the union, that's it, to navigate, partnering with the divine, all right, to navigate through things unseen. All right, that's the interdependent relationship. All right, this is needed through our new beginning, so we can have an anchor. Um, it's gonna anchor in that, peace and tranquility during this time of chaos. So again, there's a lot of things going on, and we had talked about being able to, have a core self and all this stuff. And somebody come to you, a core belief, a core knowing of yourself, and things are going to be happening where it's going to, or people will come into your cipher and try to throw you off your square, make you believe something that you're not, but through having this union with the divine, having that interconnection, being interdependent, only relying on yourself and spirit to guide you through this time, as you we embark on this new beginning. That's gonna help us have peace and tranquility in a chaotic world at this time, with all this stuff going on, with all these different changes. That's gonna basically lock you in, anchor you. It's an anchor, something to hold on to. So when all else fails, being able to connect with spirit. All right. I just heard, "Be still and know that I am God." You know, um, something to that effect. But anyway, let's jump in the cards and see if spirit wants to elaborate. I have no idea what cards I'm going to use for that, because I wasn't expecting that reading. Bum, bum, bum. Mm. Oh well, I just heard, when in doubt, go to. Okay. I'm gonna give you angel. These are archangel oracles. Let's see what come out. Let's see. Let's start with the archangel oracles. What would you like to share? How would you like to elaborate on this message, spirit? What's Can you elaborate on our guidance today? I feel something. Can you elaborate on our guidance today? I don't know these names. Archangel Failure. It says honor animals, communicate with different species. Oh, this is coming out too. Archangel Raphael, see with enlightened eyes and open up to abundance. Okay. Let me stop right here for a minute. So, I feel like this is saying not so much as honor animals, but we should honor animals, yes. But communicate with different species. We're you know how I keep saying we are working with the liminal family. I mean the elemental family, the celestial beings. Archangels, ascended masters. We're communicating. All of them are trying to communicate with us to help us navigate through this time. All right, so Spirit is saying, open up to communicate with all these different beings, or be, or different beings are trying to communicate with us. But yeah, and it says, open up to abundance. See with enlightened eyes, open up to abundance. Um, I feel like moving forward, abundance don't necessarily mean money. Just abundance of having more than enough of anything that you need, whether it's information, whether it's your health, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you need, you have an abundance of it. Having this, having this interconnection, all right, because Mandala does speak about interconnection. It means you're connected to all things, all right. That's another definition of the mandala, having interconnections, knowing that you're connected to all things, but their interdependence is about your interconnections that you have with different species. All right, that a divine union you have with your spirit team. All right, all right. And it's gonna help you act with wisdom. Mm-hmm. Okay, is there anything else, Spirit? And then I'm gonna move on to another. So this is Archangel Raphael and Archangel Raphael at this time. They're working with us. All right. Then we have Archangel Uriel. Come into harmony and balance and use your power for peace. All right. So this interdependence that you have, all right. This again, this is um your union with the divine. The union you have with the divine is offering you peace. That well, it's gonna, it's anchoring in peace for you during this chaotic times. All right. Archangel Uriel, come into harmony and balance and use your power for peace. What was this one? This is Archangel Amethyst. Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. All right. So this is what has been done. This is what we are doing when we come into union with spirit. When we come into union, again, I have to keep saying to y'all, when we come into union with spirit, you have the ability to navigate through the unseen. Because you're interdependence, because you're relying on yourself and your spirit team. All right. And the guidance that you receive from your spirit team. That has allowed us to have this new beginning. All right. And it's based on the harmony that you have with this partnership, okay, the interconnection, all right. So when I said the mandala is about harmony and balance, that becomes this is your anchor. This union that you have, this is your anchor, and because you've done that, you're able to purify your life with love. When I said the frequency of love is really all that matters. You can attract anything with this frequency of love, and that's what you've done. You've attracted a relationship, a union with everything, from the animals to the archangels to the elementals, the mineral family, all of life are conspiring to help shift the way of the world. So because you've done that, Spirit is saying prepare for something more. Again, this is Archangel Amethyst. Prepare for something better because you have purified your life with love. And this is Archangel Jeremiel. Learn from the challenges, relax and trust. We've learned from our challenges. It's time to relax and trust, all right? Because we have this interdependent connection. I hope that makes sense. You can trust because you are in union and you're able to navigate through the darkness now because of that connection. All right. When you're in doubt, go within. All right. Only rely on the guidance that you're getting from within. All right. As you make this fool's journey, that's going to help you maintain peace and harmony. All right. Be anchored in tranquility. Is while all these different changes is going on, and they said relax and trust. Just because everybody else losing their mind don't mean we have to lose our mind too. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's see if there's anything else they want to share. I hope that makes sense. I hope I did that message. Okay. Look, harmony's call and walking unscathed. Because you relied on your spirit team. Come on, spirit. Look, spirit link. Because you relied on your spirit team. All right. Look at this. Wow. It says just go with it. Embrace the spontaneity and trust the journey, remaining open to unexpected twists Mm-mm. To unexpected twists and turns along the way. So your interconnection on this fool's journey is very important. All right. All right. It's gonna help you it's harmony's call. It's gonna help you maintain balance. It's gonna help you maintain your peace. All right. This spirit link that you have. All right. All right. Just go with it. Just go with it, because you're walking unscathed is what I was supposed to say too. All right. You're able to walk unscathed because you know how to turn within. You are receiving the messages. You're getting the signs and the cues. You're relying on your spirit team to guide you through this time. All right. When in doubt, you know to go within. All right. Don't just be out here responding and acting crazy. You know. You're trusting um, the guidance that you're receiving. All right. That's helping you. That's helping you have an anchor in your peace. All right. And they said trust the process. Wow. And behind that is connections guide. Wow. And I'm done. Revelations, revelations, revelations await. So as you're navigating through the dark, all right, and your connection with the divine, this union with the divine, all right, work serving as your connections guide. They saying anything that you come against, um, anything that you come against, it will be unveiled because of this connection. You using all your connections to draw wisdom from. All right, you're using all of your connections to draw wisdom from. Yes, that is your saving grace right now. Okay. All right. All right. Is there anything what's this? Feather of hope. It says, grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. All right. All right. This is your feather of hope. Duality dance, seek balance amid chaos and find harmony. Okay, this is your feather of hope. Having look, and this is a feather. This so having this connection, maintaining this connection during these times now, will serve you well. During this duality dance, it says seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. I mean, within yourself. My bad. Within yourself. Again, that's that interconnection. That's that interdependence. Going within and connecting with your spirit team. All right. All right. Oh wow. What is this? Spirit say be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. I don't know who that's for, but I don't know. I hit the cards when I was getting ready to put them down. Be compassionate, or that must be for everybody. Shit. Let me see. Where go? Be compassionate as you healing your heart right now. Be compassionate. Don't be hard on yourself. What is this trying to come out? All right. I want you to know to be compassionate. Don't be hard on yourself. You know, like I said, a lot of things are coming up. Some type of karmic loop is replaying old scenarios in your head. All right, things that don't exist. That's one of the things you have to remind yourself that this stuff happened long ago. Don't get caught up in going down, following them thoughts that's trying to to come up and derail you from focusing on your future. All right, as they coming up and they're playing as if the shit just happened yesterday, and no, it didn't. So make sure you catch that. All right, and I just heard Honoponopono. Maybe practice Honoponopono, but we have to be diligent in releasing those energies by not engaging. Um, and one of the things you can do is tell yourself that this is not happening now, you know, because as a memory, we know it's from the past, but if you follow that memory down that rabbit hole, you make it real. You're going to recreate it and project it into your future. Thank you, Spirit. So that's the chaos that Spirit is trying to get us to have a good, healthy practice to annihilate that chasing that memory back down that rabbit hole. You know, having, letting go or cutting that thought off and connect with Spirit and hold on to what you know is true for you right now. Maintain your peace. Connect with Spirit. All right. Do your gratitude. Practice gratitude. I talk to Spirit. Ask Spirit, why is this happening? What do I need to see? What is this memory trying to show me about myself, about my path, about my life? All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna give you an angel number and I'm gonna let it go because I don't know how long I've been on here. But yeah. Spirit, do you have an angel number you'd like to share with us? Yeah, Spirit said, embrace. You have embraced your interconnection. You have embraced your union or your interconnection. All right. You're trusting your path, or you need to trust it. All right. In order to move unscathed, you got to trust this process and hold on to your feather of hope. All right. Let's see. Spirit, what is the angel number you have for us today? So we can conclude this message. This is it. All right. 11:22. Great shift. It says personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. One is connection and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. That's what I said. Your union with the Spirit, with Spirit. All right? You're working alongside Spirit with these two cats right here. All right? You have partnered up with Spirit for this new beginning. All right? All right. It says, first, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Yes. Yes. On the bottom of the deck, we do have 1331, good fortune. It says advice, comfort, major change, individuality, independence. Now, when I say, okay, one cat alone is independence. All right, we know that. But the fact that these two cats came out together, that made it interdependence. All right. When two or more are gathered. All right. All right. So there could also be that we are independence can be, a union. Two people. You could be just two people. I mean, granted, we're talking about Spirit as well, but as above, so below. So if you're working with Spirit, then quite naturally, we mirror Spirit, right? And so You could be working within a partnership with people, with the family. You understand? All right. So it says, have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on the way. Everything will work in your favor. All right. All right. So Spirit is letting you know everything is working out in your favor because of this union that you have. Um, with this spirit link that you have. All right. All right. So I just think that Spirit just wants you to know, be assured that they are working with you. They are available. They're here. And of course, you should already know this by now, but this is a confirmation. All right. If you were wondering if your spirit team was out here uh, supporting you, well, they just want you to know that. They want you to know. Trust it and relax. Relax and trust. They got you through these challenging times. Okay? Okay. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope this helps someone. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. And until next time, bye.